This episode of CBTV is being sponsored by the Eastern Idaho Workforce Training Center. I'll tell you more about them in a minute, but first, here's our top stories. Today on CBTV Idaho, I'm going to give you details on the Freeway construction open house that is scheduled for this week. We're going to discuss the chip seal installation that is happening on various streets next week, as well as thermoplastic pavement markings that are going to be installed next week as well. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. My name is Tyson, and you're watching Construction Business TV Idaho Falls, Idaho. Welcome back everyone to CBTV Idaho. My name is Tyson. I'm your video journalist for Construction Business TV in the East Idaho area. If this is your first time on the channel, CBTV is your go-to resource for news on all of the construction and development projects that are happening in your local area. Let's kick this episode off as we always do with a local construction job post lead. Cleary Building Corp has an immediate need to fill 4 different positions. All positions are local to Idaho Falls, they're full-time, and they have a salary estimate between $60,000 and $80,000. What they're looking for is 2 post-frame construction crew members, construction foreman, and a subcontract construction member. So all the information on any of these positions, as well as how to apply for them, can be found in the description below the video. So for story number 1, the City of Idaho Falls is going to begin installing thermoplastic pavement markings in selected areas around the city. So these areas are going to include 17th Street, 1st Street, and Lincoln Road, and they're going to consist of installing crosswalk and stop bars at designated intersections on those streets. So this project is going to begin next Wednesday, July 5th, and it will be carried out by Sunrock Corporation. Don't forget that if you see any construction projects in your area that you would like to know more about, let me know in the comment section below the video. And if you find value in the content that I provide every Tuesday, you can show it by hitting the like button and subscribing to Construction Business TV on YouTube, on Facebook, and on Instagram. Let's hit story number 2. So on the same day that the city will be installing the pavement markings, the City of Idaho Falls will also begin installing chip seal on multiple streets beginning next Wednesday. So chip seal seals the pavement surface of a street by filling surface voids and provides an effective barrier for the underlying pavement against water intrusion by sealing cracks in the pavement. Chip seal also prevents deterioration of the asphalt surface from the effects of aging and oxidation due to water and sun. So this chip sealing is going to occur on 1st Street from North Mile to the Idaho Canal and North Belen Road from Broadway to the city limit, as well as various other residential streets. So while this is happening, no parking is going to be allowed on the impacted streets. Some roads will be reduced to 1 lane and others will be closed during portions of construction. This project is going to be carried out by HK Contractors, Inc. Before I get on to my final story, I want to take a second to talk about our sponsor, the Eastern Idaho Workforce Training Center. Here are a few reasons why you may want to contact the Eastern Idaho Workforce Training Center. If you're a business in the community and would like to partner with other businesses like Idaho Steel, Premier, INL, and others to put together a top-notch CAD program. If you're a local business and you would like to help deliver a much-needed forklift training to the community, or if you're a business looking to help train your workforce, or if you're a part of a workforce that is looking to boost your skills, then you should give Penny Lyon a call. Her phone number is 208-535-5409. You can also reach her email as well. For a final announcement, I want to let you know that the Eastern Idaho Workforce Training Center is going to have some industry-focused open houses coming in May and June, and to keep an eye out because they would love to see you there. So here's our final story. The Idaho Transportation Department is planning to improve Interstate 15. Although construction isn't expected to begin until 2024, the public is invited to an open house on June 29th, so that's in 2 days, to learn more about the Fort Hall reconstruction and widening project. So the ITD explained in a news release that with the increased population and travel across eastern Idaho, it's become necessary to modernize the aging infrastructure and increase capacity and safety. Work will be focused on the stretch of interstate between Northgate Park Interchange, which is exit 73, and about a mile north of the Fort Hall Interchange, which is exit 80, according to the project's website. ITD also plans to widen I-15 to 3 lanes in each direction, improve interchange ramps, rehabilitate bridges, and increase vertical clearance for overpasses. Officials say that plans were developed and designed based on environmental evaluations, traffic and geotechnical information, and survey information. So at this open house, residents are going to be able to view design details of the project, chat with the design team, and provide input. The event is going to be held on Thursday the 29th from 4 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. at the Shoshone-Bannock Convention Center. If you can't make this open house, you can also view project plans and offer your feedback from June 29th to July 24th. A link to view that information can be found in the description below this video. That's going to do it for this week's edition of Construction Business TV in the East Idaho area. I want to thank you guys so much for your time and your continued support of the channel. If you haven't yet, you can subscribe to Construction Business TV on YouTube. We're also on Facebook, and you can find us on Instagram. If you have any questions on any projects you want to see more information about, let me know in the comments below the video. Thank you guys so much for your time. Drive safe.